Yo, what is going on YouTube? What's going on everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys for tuning in today. Today we've got the Rolling Stones with Moonlight Mile, okay? Haven't heard this song before. This is a donation request, so let's read it off. It says, Rolling Stone, Moonlight Mile, Sean. This is a professional favorite of mine. Moonlight Mile is a song filled with symbolism and emotional depth. The moonlight is a metaphor for the unattainable yet illuminating aspect of love. It represents Jagger's longing and desire for connection. Mick Jagger shared his inspiration for Moonlight Mile. He explained that the idea for the song came to him during a train ride on a summer tour in 1970. He was growing weary and homesick, and the sight of the moon inspired him to put his emotions into song. It captures the feeling of being physically separated from someone you deeply care about. It explores themes of loneliness, longing, and the relentlessness of pursuit of love that always seem to be down the road. Even rich rock stars are sometimes lonely gypsies on the road. Interesting thought right there, man, is because like when you're, for those of us who were in the service or any reason, I think at all, not just the service, but it's the way I connect with it, but any reason at all that you've been separated from people you knew and loved for long periods of time, it's like your mind enters a whole different state of like trying to figure. I remember when I was out on deployment, I'd constantly think like when I get back, I want to do A, B, and C, like really, really different things, right? One was like learn about every type of religion possible and really start getting into like all the different books and scriptures out there. I don't know why, but it's like that's where my mind was at. Like when I'm gonna get back, I'm gonna tackle this major big feat and do something completely different. You just make all these plans for when you want to get back, but that's definitely a part of it. The loneliness, the lovelessness that when you're out there, you want to get back to your family, things like that. But also I feel like, I don't know, something. It's almost like when you eat with your eyes, right? You see a lot more food than you can take in. Your mind goes there, gets a lot more ambitious than what you can probably handle or what I could handle. It was just interesting. It made me think about that. But let's go ahead and dive into this one, which really has nothing to do with what I just said. Moonlight Mile. Okay, let's go ahead and see what the Rolling Stones are cooking up with this one. Thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate y'all for this. Thank you for the donation request. Before I get started, don't forget to like, subscribe, check out the description. Consider becoming a member. YouTube, Patreon, $3, all it takes. Let's go. leading down the roadway line, I think he said.
I'm hiding, sister, and I'm dreaming. I'm riding down your moonlight mile. I'm hiding, baby, and I'm dreaming. Yeah, I'm riding down your moonlight mile. I'm riding down your moonlight mile. Let it go now. Come on up, baby. Yeah, let it go now. Yeah, flow now, baby. Yeah, flow now. Hey. Yeah, I want it all. 'Cause I'm just about a moonlight mile.
Hey, wow.
Down the road, down the road, down the road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, the lid just exploded off this thing right there. That was nice. Oh, we still got like a minute. All right, so that explosive part, obviously my favorite, man. I felt the buildup coming, but I didn't know we were going to get that crazy with it. The buildup started with a change in drumming, it sounded like. They kind of changed the way they were doing it, got more into like I like to call it, that tribal beat, right? Then you felt the electric guitar slowly amping up, and it was very subtle that I really only caught on once it started peaking. I was like, wow, that thing's been kind of chugging along there and building up the energy. And then not only does the music just explode, like I said, out the jar, man, his vocals really start hitting that the high bluesy kind of vibe that he was doing there. So Mick Jagger really sold this right there. That climax, my favorite part of the song. The rest of it, very enjoyable. Definitely felt more mellow in tone. The closest thing I could compare it to that I know is like it had like a country feel to it, but I don't know if that's called something else across the pond. You know what I mean? I call it like, it feels country to me because that's what I'm used to here in Texas. The sound most close to that is definitely country here, but it might be under a different term over there. I don't know. But dope vibe right here. Moonlight Mile with the Rolling Stones definitely picked up on some of those lines that hit home. You know, he's talking about he's out there on the road. Like, I assume when you're out there on the road, you're traveling all the time. That's a difficult time. Yeah, you're making some cash. Yeah, you're having some fun playing. You're with the boys. You're drinking it up, partying, having a great time. But there's still something that is unfulfilled, right? A void that cannot be filled by being out on the road, man. And that's the life that many of us really appreciate and enjoy, that family life, being home with our loved ones and stuff. I mean, big reason why, number one, why I left the military was being gone all the time, not being able to see their be there for impactful events for like my kids, and I was like, I don't want this to be my life. I don't want to miss out on things like soccer games like I've been able to enjoy. When my daughter was in soccer, we went to every single one. She's in theater, she's in choir, we go to every single one. It would have absolutely hurt me to like not be there for those moments in my kid's life, right? And when you're touring, when you're in a band, you're missing important moments with your spouse, you're missing important moments with your kids, moments you won't ever be able to get back. You know, you won't ever be able to get back, and I'm sure that's weighing heavy. And for somebody like these guys who made their life out of this thing, you know, it sucks. It sucks when you really reflect on that kind of stuff. So let's go ahead and check out Moonlight Mile. All right, so we got Moonlight Mile right here from the Rolling Stones, released in 1971. Songwriters Jagger Richards duo on this thing. The song features multiple musicians playing alternate instruments due to the frequent absence of Richards during recording sessions of that period. Wow. Okay. I wonder if that had to do with other jobs that he was working or some drugs. I don't know. Moonlight Mile was the last song recorded for Sticky Fingers. Recording took place during the end of October 1970 at Stargroves. The song was a product of an all-night session between Jagger and guitarist Mick Taylor. Taylor had taken a short guitar piece recorded by Jagger entitled Japanese Thing and reworked it for the session. Jagger performs the song's prominent acoustic guitar riff. Cool. Did not know that. Did not know Jagger played instruments on any of their records. So really cool to see right there. Jagger felt it easier to extemporize with Taylor as Richards was not present. It was Taylor's idea to add a string arrangement. I thought that was great. Definitely heard the strings by Paul Buckmaster to the song. Jim Price, a Rolling Stones usual trumpeter, plays piano. Taylor claims he was promised some songwriting credits, but found himself surprised that he did not receive one when the song was released. I see that happens a lot, man. Them songwriting credits, you got to be on that thing. You got to be on that thing. People got really screwed out of, I guess, royalties maybe with that. So the song was written while the Rolling Stones were on their 1970 European tour. Reportedly a rough time for the band. Jagger was particularly affected the most by the alienation and fatigue of touring. The lyrics are elliptical and mysterious, but touch on the alienation of life on the road. The sound of strangers sending nothing to my mind. Just another mad day on the road. I am just living to be lying by your side, but I'm just about a moonlight mile on down the road. Love it, man. Some great writing on this thing for sure. So on this one, you got Mick Jagger doing the vocals, acoustic guitar, Mick Taylor doing electric lead guitar, Bill Wyman doing bass guitar, Charlie Watts drums, Jim Price piano, Paul Buckmaster string arrangement. So nothing on there with Mr. Richards, but he did get the songwriting credits over Taylor, which is kind of rough to see there after hearing that. Appreciate the donation request, man. Thank you guys for tuning in here. I want to see, so they call this Rock Soul. I want to see what they called it. Rock Soul is what they're calling this one. And yeah, that's definitely more soulful singing that Jagger does there at the end. But appreciate this one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed rocking out with me. Let me know more from the Rolling Stones that you guys would like featured on the channel. Don't forget, like, subscribe, check out the description, become a member. Appreciate y'all so much, and I'll see y'all on the next one, man. Peace.